Oh, well, hello there. It's good to be back. Once again, being back. Feels like I've had like 2 holidays recently. The actual holiday, and then there was the kind of like mental holiday, I suppose I had. Streaming holiday, for want of a better word. And we're back onto Disciples. Hi there. The video might be a little bit higher quality now, as it's only when I did that like kind of channel update video I realised that the quality of my webcam was set to something like 240p or something bollocks like that. Not that you want a particularly high res stream of my face, of course, but you're gonna get it anyway. You can cover up this corner of the stream with something else, like a post-it note or something. Yes, so we are taking it a bit casually at the moment, I think, just for a little bit, or maybe a bit longer. Like I mentioned in the most recent video on YouTube, the little update one. I do like to do things on Twitch and YouTube which hopefully people have not seen before. And maybe I focus on that a bit too much. Maybe not, I don't know. I still want it to be the theme. Be it challenges or custom maps, which in turn can be a challenge. I don't know about you, but whenever I watch someone on Twitch or YouTube, on YouTube, I like to tune into something that someone is doing that I've not seen before. For instance, if someone was to play, I don't know, Zelda Ocarina of Time or something like that, it just drives me bonkers. Just like casually, for the like umpteenth time. So I just like to do something a bit more original, really. Anyway, that brings us to where we are at the moment, which is a custom map from the illustrious Piss from the Abyss. No one streamed your map before. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. And I think it was fair to say very few people had streamed Dak's mod before, which is good. As I mentioned in a comment to Dak, I think me playing that mod would have suited a YouTube playthrough better, because then I can edit out all the frustrations that I have, or the frustrating moments, should I say, and then focus on more of the good things that the mod brings to it, and the more interesting moments. Anywho, yes, so we're going to play through Piss's custom map called Thirsting for Action. Let's bring it up. Somewhere down here, where we follow the adventures of Sindri Vilbelig, leader of a troop of dwarven mercenaries, as he tries to stave off the lethargy of boredom and prevail in the battle against sobriety. I'm in already. I'm loving it. The percent of my life, really. FYI, I got this from the Disciples Discord. I don't know how to do a permanent link to the Discord, so if you want to download the map and give it a try for yourself, I'm sure Piss will sort you out in some way, shape or form, or get yourself onto the Disciples Discord and download it from there. It should be freely available. I think that's all the admin I wanted to get through. Anyway, we'll see how things go. I'm sure I'll remember some stuff as we go along. No challenges for this. Like I say, we'll take it kind of like casually. We'll see what challenges the map gives us, and just go from there, really. So the only available race we have available is, of course, the clans, which is why we have the lovely Wotan residing behind the chat. Backstabbery. I don't know who Sindri is, so if it's a reference to something, I'm missing it. I do quite like this Lord face, so I'm going to stick with this one. In terms of what Lord we go with, are you nervous? Oh, don't be. She'll be fine. I will admit I played through like the first couple of minutes of this, and I liked what I saw. I'm going to stick this on very hard, just with us not having a challenge on this one, so we'll at least keep things a bit more interesting for us. I quite liked playing as a Major Lord last time, so let's stick with that. And let's get things going. Let me put on my narrator voice. The lands of the Dwarven clans are met with a time of relative peace. Under the rule of Queen Yatahali, many of the perils that have plagued the dwarves over the ages have been put to rest, for now. Yet such times of calm are not to the benefits of all the subjects of the Queen. At the edge of the southern border of the clan's realms, in the city of Big Ale, sits a battle-hardened dwarf mercenary, drowning from the inescapable torpor of peace in a tide of ale, as well as voicing his grumblings to his loyal tenderfoot companion. Our objective is to find some work, preferably with a stiff drink attached. Oh, it's just his name, fair enough. Oh, Dawn of what? Okay, fair enough. Not my area of expertise, I will admit. We've got to study with the mage leader. Are we sticking with the mage leader, or should we spice things up? Not too sure on this one. We'll stick with the mage leader. What should we call him? Some things I don't know, actually. Is it? Alright. I mean, we could resurrect Slutbeard. I think that's what we called the Lord, though. I will go with Slutbeard again. In fact, should we just call... I don't know what to call him now. We'll go with Lord Piss. In recognition of the glorious author's name for this particular map. By the way, if you do want to actually play this map, please obviously stop watching now. Go and enjoy the map. I don't want to spoil it for you. So this is your one warning. Obviously there's going to be spoilers and I'm going to play through the map. But if you like what you see at any point, then I will not be offended in the slightest if you like tune out and go and download it immediately. Anyway, here's our main dude. Oh, my Wotton's beard. What's this damnable headache? I feel like my head's going to be pounded by a giant. It sounds like you've had more than your fill of ale, Sindri. Wouldn't be the first time. I keep telling you to mind your own drink, but no, don't listen to the tenderfoot. What does she know? Stow it, Greta. Bah, drinking's about the only thing worth doing staying in this dunghole. I still struggle with this text. It's too small and it's on a weird kind of parchment background. 3 weeks with no work. How's an honest dwarf of fortune supposed to make a living when there's nary a gobble pit to clear out? Aye, Yatahali's done a proper job at keeping our land safe. You won't find any work just sitting around here and drinking. Maybe you ought to hang up the mercenary work, Sindri. Wota knows we've seen enough battle just to last us 10 lifetimes. It's high time you settled down. Found yourself a real home. A wife even. Pah! Don't be preposterous. You think this peace will last? The world would always throw trials at the dwarves. And when the time comes, Sindri Veilbeg will be there to face those trials. Ugh. Well, you're right about one thing. I wouldn't find any work with my arse sat in this place. Get your things, lads. We're heading off. It's time to let this beard breathe. To let this beard breathe again. I love it. Where are we finding some work, though? I have absolutely no idea. I think the resolution is slightly changed. Yes, yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll persevere. I'll probably fiddle about with it at some point. Nail the voice. I don't nail reading very well, especially not with this text on this background. But never mind. Anywho, let's see what we have in store for us. What units are we going to have available? Is it? Yep, we're starting off nice and simple. Tier 1 units, all that kind of gubbins. I'm assuming tier 2 spells as well. Yeah, so it's got the makings of first map and a multi-part saga. Just saying. So you're obliged to actually finish this off now, Piss. Bahoo. Okay, what we're going with? Let's whack you on the back. So we've got a dwarf. Do we go with hill giant or do we spice things up with maybe a tenderfoot? I'm thinking tenderfoot and dwarf potentially. We needed tenderfoot because that's in keeping with the lore and the dialogue that we're seeing. They do, yes. I think I had to do some resetting up of that wrapper GL thing. So I've no doubt fiddled with the resolution somewhat. Anyway, let's stick you on the back, and I guess he's potential to be a secondary party there. Lovely stuff. Right, what we got around here? This is, of course, the capital of Big Ale. I know what awaits us here, which is very amusing. I've got Wolf. I guess with his festival starting out now, we should probably clear out this map and go a little bit heavy on the clearing out, just to get things leveled up and ready for combat. What do you actually have in this? An archer and 2 thugs. That's fine. I think the units are quite slow as well. Never mind. So we probably want to focus on getting ourselves a bit more AoE damage. I think the battle animations are looking a little bit swift as well. I think I've probably got a speed setting off somewhere, but sorry, we'll persevere. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, damn. Is this a sign of things to come? What a walloping. I actually don't mind the animations being sped up a little bit. It actually makes them look a bit smoother, doesn't it? We'll see how we go. It's fine. Rise of the Oz moment. Okay, only up against the undead in this one. The classic dwarven adversary. .5 times speed. Yeah, I think that's sometimes the default for the wrapper, isn't it? Or something like that. Okay, got enough money to get some upgrade structures built. What we're going to need first, though, I don't know why I'm going into this screen. Tenderfoot needs a 95, Dwarf needs 130. I guess that decides where we're going upgrade-wise. A nice little cottage. But definitely in Big Ale. I don't really want to spend a turn healing him, so I'm just going to do that. XP costs across all factions. Oh, to what extent? Is it going up or down? Got a lone wolf, a bunch of goblins, more thieves down here. Man-at-arms. Our dwarves are quite sturdy, so I guess we can go up against those, can't we? Unless, of course, we can a little bit of help. Mage-wise. What am I trying to say? Magic-wise. Let's go with an ice shield. A nice shield. Gives a bit of an edge. Bahoo. Oh, a bit more dialogue. Where will we go, Sindri? Wherever there is danger and a stiff drink. If we're looking for work, we might as well go and visit Little Ale. It's not too far off. Yep, we also get Little Ale. There we go. Owned by the neutral. It's looking a bit greenskins if you ask me, but that's fine. I'm sure they're very neutral. Let's keep this guy buffed. Might go for a bit of a defensive posture for our dwarves. Maybe not. Kind of want to get rid of him first of all. You should probably defend though. Yeah, the missing is strong with the mage leaders. Do we put our faith in him to actually kill the man-at-arms? Let's do it. Oh, wow. There we go. If you just have faith, that's all you need. Right, 5 minutes, not getting much else done there. Well, that's an interesting approach. And you are quite right, yes. Make it unit size based. That does make more sense, yes. Oh, thank you for the bronze ring. I'm going to speed up our unit movement just slightly. Just whack them both on fast, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's looking a bit hairy, if you'll pardon the pun. Well, that's not looking a bit hairy, our party is, but let's go after some gobbles. Pretty slight heal for you, I think. Yeah, I never realised that before, but there are quite a lot of level up disparities between what are essentially the same tiered units. I think I'll probably get you to defend, actually. And let's get them all to defend. Fine. Christ. Ah, that'll do. Dwarven, Hermit and Vanilla. It tends to be a bit weird. Yeah, Dark Lord for the Undead is my prime example. 600 XP, isn't it? All the rules for how much XP a unit needs to level up go completely out the window when a unit gets to their like maximum form, like max tier type stuff. As soon as that happens, they just, the amount of experience they need just goes bonkers. It's like just a bit random, which I've never quite understood. Dark Lords being the prime example. I mean, Dark Lords need 600, and I think a Templar needs something like 400, 450, something like that. It's going to be a bit of a tough nut to crack, that one. May need a couple more spells in our arsenal to go after it, or maybe an upgrade or two. We're looking a bit far off for that though, unfortunately. Just going to have to grind ourselves on a few more goblins. I don't mind this this animation speed. It's quite nice. Flows quite well. I mean, if we change this out to the original, see, like the I don't know what to call it, the selected unit little ring goes quite choppy on the original speeds. Wow. I hope you enjoyed that, because you're not going to see it often. The Mage Leader actually hitting 4 units at the same time. I think we should probably invest in a Thieves Guild. Because I think we're going to need them up against that city. Okay. I'll have to readjust back to vanilla prices and stats, unfortunately. Oh, he's pretty sturdy, our Lord. Lord Piss. It's Brock. Who the hell's Brock? Beware, if you intend to make way out of the mountains, stay on the roads. Travel has become rather perilous of late. Perilous? Quite right. Wolves infesting the woods, barbarian tribes attacking outposts, bandits stalking the roads, and greenskins running amok. Thanks for the warning, friend. Seems things aren't as peaceful as you thought, Greta. That's not something you should be celebrating. Ah, come on, let's keep going. I'd like to find some of these barbarians and give them a taste of my boot. Excellent dialogue when entering shops. I love it. Fairly standard wares. At least we managed to sell that ring. Gives us a bit more money to waste on thieves. Examine the shop, right click. Rocks mixings. It ain't booze, but it's the next best thing. Excellent. I've got a feeling this map's going to be filled with such, we'll call it Easter eggs.
I can do that.
80% chance for poisoning. That was probably a waste of time. Although hit point regeneration is 10%, it might not be fully healed next turn. I should probably wait one more turn so we can get, hopefully, a double poisoning on them. Whoa, I don't know how I feel about that orc. If the orc was on either the top or the bottom row, that would have been nice. We can attack some wolves there. It's just the one wolf. There's the Yale. I feel like Piss has added extra dialogues for the for the idle chatter for this particular dude. I do actually increase it by 25%. Well, everyone's doing the same damage, so I might as well do the guy at the back. Okay, you can defend. Good. I'm available for some voice acting work, just saying. No, you keep defending. Damn it, here come the misses. You can kill him in time. You might as well go all out, because defending isn't going to save you. Oh, lovely stuff. Never mind. No big surprise there. Fairly decent amount of XP. More than I was expecting anyway. Should probably research something else, shouldn't we? Good old Vithar's Might. Not much else worth researching here other than Blizzard, probably. Maybe the Rock as well. I'll just research it all. Enjoying it. It's full of flavour, I'll say that much, definitely, yes. No alcohol, but full of flavour. I did have the potions equipped, you're quite right, yes. No, I don't mind backseating. Just don't get angry if I either miss or ignore your backseating. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we're going to have to head back, unfortunately. What am I doing? I'm doing shift clicking. I should be control clicking. Okay, so they didn't get a full heal from staying in the city. That's fine. So I might as well load them up with some poison. I'm going to need the temple, aren't we? Lovely stuff.
For the Norns.
Oh piss. Oh piss. Sorry, I shouldn't say piss as a kind of like a derogatory thing. I also shouldn't punch my microphone. I've had this problem before with this error saving game thing, and I think I need to create a folder somewhere in the directory. Anyway, I'll sort that out after the stream. maybe it'll work if I create the directory then try and save again. So we're doing some reviving. Shall we also give him a heal? Yeah, why not? We should have enough movement points to get to that city.
Aye.
Let's move you over there, please. Continue with poisoning. One more. Marvellous, that looks good to me. Dwarven rod planter. So, well, I've been conditioned now. When you subject yourself to such stupidly random challenges like me, there are certain habits which stick. And massive thief abuse is one of them. Right, how's this gonna go? So one good mage blast will get rid of those. Of course he'll miss, but we try anyway. Hopefully he doesn't miss too many of them and meets an untimely demise. Tempted to go all out. That's not what I wanted to see. Right, fine. It doesn't really matter who I boost. Oh, the old dead thief counter. Those were the days. Did I have a thief counter? I did, didn't I? I should have a thief counter, and whenever we reach like 50 or 100 thieves, there's some sort of penalty. Whatever. At least we got ourselves a little novice. Oh, that was quick. Oh, this guy missed out on some experience, that's why. It's Mayflick. You have our thanks, strangers. Those goblins have been a nuisance for our town for a long time. Nay bother, friend, but goblins? Why would goblins pester a little ale? Rather bold of them, don't you think? I cannot say for sure. Something has riled up the greenskins as of late. We've had word that they're only more wild farther south you go. Hell's with the greenskins. They can meet my gaze in battle. Haha, you have any ale? Yes, of course. Right this way, friend. As if he had to ask. Excellent. And more importantly, he's got a life potion. Okay, so movement points are done, so we might as well leave them there for a turn. Don't have enough money to upgrade it, but never mind. I might go to the extent of researching healing just in advance. I think we're probably going to need that in the early stages. Ah, that's the ale. If only you could change the item description. Gets you pissed. Okay, we've got a abandoned outpost over here. So what's going on there? Oh, barbarians, warriors. We were warned of barbarians, to be fair. Okay, who is next up on the list? We can handle a lone wolf fairly well, so might as well just go with paying for heals. We don't have any upgrade structures to build, thankfully. Just stick with him. So what's it? Is there a hidden negative effect to bear in mind with the oh god, what am I trying to say? The Mage Lord chances to hit then in Rise of the Elves. It's been a while since I've looked at this. Because obviously, even when you get them up to 100% chance to hit, they will still miss. But I can't remember what the actual whatever the word is, formula, equation, whatever it is, behind the scenes that happens actually is hidden miss chance or something like that, is it? Despite the, regardless of however high their chance to hit is. Shall we? Let's go do Blizzard. It's probably more useful than a rock, I suspect.
For the Norns.
Thanks, Piss.
Certainly.
I guess it was a bit of a silly question. Oh, double wolf. Me no likey. So I will still just pinch that ring and go after a couple of goblins, I think.
For the clan.
And that's why we get him to defend. Still don't trust him. Sorry. Okay. 2 whole XP. Was that really worth it? Let's do a bit of more reconnaissance, I think. Hello. Rah! Die, dwarf! Ambush! Defend yourselves! That's why we use thieves. Back to a good old ogre with no stun and 20 initiative. See if we can take down one of his friends. That's a no. But we gave it a good shot. Quite liked having a thief for a bit of scouting. So let's grab another one.
Certainly.
Oh, it's a dead end. That's fine then. Oh, another hideout. Wolf-infested ruin. What's in there? Is it going to be something other than wolves? That would be hilarious. Damn it, it's wolves. Totally should have had something other than wolves in there.
Certainly.
Or you should call the hideout something like, sorry, the ruin, call it something like, definitely don't need to scout this with a thief, everything's fine and really easy. Just goblins. And then have like 3 dragons in there or something. Or is that just a bit too trolley? Probably don't want to go up against that wolf with a damaged dwarf. Will that be enough? Let's do some healing instead. Damn it, I don't want to research it, I just want to cast it. Yes, you. There we go. Healing Church Ruin. Yes. Well, here's some ideas for future maps, of course. Just like gradually take the piss more and more. As is your name. You can take another attack if you were to defend, so that's fine. Lovely stuff. Potion of Vigor. And another lone wolf.
Certainly.
Okay, we are a bit limited. Oh, we can run past them, that's great. What's this one here? Occultist lair. It's been a while since I've seen an occultist. Those are the guys who summon all kinds of nasties. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, almost cleaned up in our starting area. Might as well boost the guy who's going to do more damage. Oh, nice big whack. Oh, it's dependent on the number of units that the mage leader attacks then. Is that right? Per additional character past 1. So it's a minus 10 accuracy per additional enemy character. Not the number of characters in the mage leader's army. Fantastic. Fully upgraded. Just waiting for Lord Piss now. I'm just going to do this just to see if I've missed anything. Okay, we're looking good. So we can clear out probably this area next and then we'll move around.
I'm busy.
With a nice big challenge here in the form of that ogre. What could be in the bandit hideout though? That is the question. It's bandits! No! Who would have thunk it? If you hit one, the next one will get. I see. So it kind of like does it on the fly as it's being kind of like not so much cast, but as the attack is being carried out. It's not just a flat minus 50% applied to all units if you attack all 6 units at the same time then. It's a lot of effort, and it's also completely unexplained as well. Which I think was the thing that baffled me the most, because I thought I was going senile. I mean, I am, but I thought that the process had been sped up somewhat. Just when there was absolutely no mention of this debuff. And no explained reason for it as well. Particularly when it's just introduced as part of an expansion as well. It's just a really odd thing to do. Never been that big a fan of him of the clans, to be honest. Probably just Ice Pillar, I think.
Certainly.
Yeah. I'm liking the initial starting area. I do like a nice enclosed bit to just get you started. It's fairly linear. A lot of people have a bit of a thing about linearity in certain games, and it really doesn't bother me at all. I think a good linear experience is something to be embraced, personally. Whereas some people really go all out on the whole open choice type of thing, where I'm like, just a good linear experience, nice miss, is perfectly acceptable for me. I'd rather have that than a very janky, subpar, all over the place kind of open world type of experience. Going off on a massive tangent, I appreciate that. But what can you do? Should have just lowered the hit chance or capped the... Yeah, exactly. Made it nice and clear. So it's not like some sort of hidden, stupid... Oh, he's going to miss, isn't he? Oh, right, fair enough. Hoping people wouldn't notice. Oh, it's one of the first things you try to do, though, when you get a mage leader. Whack it up to 100% chance to hit, and then you're laughing, aren't you? Can we sneak in and grab that gold? No. Can we sneak in and grab anything else? Apart from his bum. Haha. Let's see if we can steal something then. Stealing from our fellow dwarves. Oh, probably... let's go with some healing potions. My gold! Oh, wrong game. Would like to get maybe a second army, but I think we kind of need to focus our efforts on our main party. don't like the look of 3 wolves. I'll clear these out first instead. Actually, I'll just upgrade the city. Just in case. Don't know when the undead are going to show up and in what capacity. But we'll see. He's still rock, I know. That's because he's got no booze. He's not a proper dwarf. He's some sort of imposter. It's been 20 years at this point, and then the 20 years of pure mystery in terms of what was going through their minds at the time. We'll never know. Maybe we were never meant to know. But there it is in action, anyway. This would be a good time for Lord Piss to level up. I was going to call him Lord Slut. Lord Slut Piss. That'll do. Okay, I missed my thief already.
Certainly.
More optional areas. But who's what? Yeah, like the old traditional side quest type of thing. I like that. And most of the time I do quite like the open map approach used in the majority of sagas. It's like you can't really just turtle up. You've kind of like got to fight a war on multiple sides, which is always nice. I like the way Disciples does it much more than the way they do it in Heroes of Might and Magic. I think Heroes of Might and Magic goes a bit too far in the opposite direction, where it is just it is completely open, and you are open to attack on so many different angles. It gets quite frustrating sometimes for me, having to do all the defense type stuff, particularly with the way it feels like it wants you to play the game with the whole putting all your eggs in one basket with one giant army, because obviously units are finite in terms of their production. That's a level up Lord Piss though. Huzzah. A Fireward scroll. Why would it give us Fireward scroll? Very interesting.
Aye.
Let's keep upgrading this. Why not? Need to spend our money somewhere. Fun other custom map suggestions. Oh my god. Are we getting some sort of Piss and DAC collaboration? It was okay to gaslight people and think they were mad, and I quite like that. To be fair, there's a part of me which likes the mystery surrounding this, because that's what gets people talking, I suppose. Making sure the map looks like an actual place. That is true. Yes, I mean that is where you would make a settlement, because it's nice and naturally well guarded. Oh, what are we going to do with leader upgrades? Because it's not random anymore. I've got to actually make a choice myself, and I'm terrible at making choices. So we need to do banners, tomes. We don't have any of these things, so we don't have anything pushing us in a certain direction. Normally it feels like either banners or artifacts, of course. No one ever really bothers with tomes, let's face it. Not willingly. I was going to go with banners, I think. Oh, thanks for the spoilers, Piss. I thought you'd put them all in anyway. That's fine.
I'm busy.
Alright, I guess you are just on poison duty with the ogre, I suspect, now. Oh, that's alright. I mean, if you wanted to recreate what how the initial mission started out in the sagas, then I'd expect all three to be appearing at in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, excuse me. Slightly tempted to go back for a heal. Do have the money for it, and then just probably just go for it in terms of spells. We're going to have to, because we're limited in terms of what we can do against those ruins. A true test of someone's metal. I don't know how I feel about the wolf one. We'll start off with the easiest, which is most certainly these thug boys. So we'll go with the usual ice shield and Bethar's might. I'm supposed to unlock the levels in the vanilla saga mission, so you can have, say, tier 5 units and level 15 leader sees mission 1. I have no idea how you would even do that. Because on mission 1, I didn't heal that guy. Your maximum level is 3, isn't it? Is this through some sort of custom map shenanigans or whatever? I think this should be alright. Marksman might be a bit of a scary moment. In which case, let's do that. the weird thing is now that Piss is acting like Dak acted when I first started making his started playing his mod. Just brings it out in people watching someone stream your mod or custom map, it would seem. No custom map shenanigans. Intrigued. No idea how that would happen. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Of course not. Okay, Thug instead then. And of course we miss. Yeah. Yep. This is all going according to plan. Absolutely screwed up the bum hole, as expected. I'm gonna get these guys to wait, because who knows what's going to happen when I press this button. Would quite like to get rid of the Master Thug, and we have the power to do so. There we go. And a final miss. No. My goodness. 250 gold. Boots of speed. Wonderful. Dirty bandits. Hopefully now the roads will be a tad safer. Odd that these humans saw fit to cause distress in our realms. You'd think they would find the Empire lands a far easier target. They're a mistake. Now they're dead. Here, help me pry the boots off this one. Mind I letting the snow through. Nice bit of context there.
Aye.
Okay, I think I'll just probably get him to wait next to the ogre until we're ready to attack. There's a lot of money to upgrade that city, and I think it's probably going to be a little bit wasteful. So I'll hang fire. Equipped portions out of frame, like in the battle screen. I should keep an eye on that. Might be something to do with the weird resolution or whatever I've got going on here. Okay, it's a lot of healing we need. And he's out of movement points anyway, so we'll... Actually, I'll research something else. We've got tons of mana. That's not the right screen. Let's go for a rock. You could do some scouting of the land, but I kind of want to do it like manually with the main leader. It's a bit more exciting that way. Got some full heals. Now, do we go barbarians or triple wolf? I think the barbarian's going to be a little bit spicy. They do 80 damage if memory serves. The only way I can think we potentially pull that off is we put a warrior in the middle line and try and bait both barbarian warriors to attack him. I might do wolves instead. I kind of want to clear out this area first. I don't want to come back to here. I think we have the power to do so. Ice shield as well. I appreciate I'm not really... Oh no, the map controls are inverted. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Don't do anything cool. I wouldn't hold your breath. I mean, you have watched these streams before, Piss, haven't you? Right, let's go after the wolves. Tempted to maybe try putting a warrior in the middle slot. See if both wolves would attack them. They don't do that much damage, so I think we just give it a try. We've got a healing potion in the thing. Oh yeah, they are kind of roughly out of frame. Is that normal? I think it must be like some sort of scaling thing. What's so small? Not like in my mod. That's fair. It is a bit weird going back from the mod to vanilla. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go for it. Yeah, you keep doing that. Oh, hang on a second. No, it is filling up the screen. Oh, I thought I'd done something funny with the with OBS. It does look alright, doesn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting paranoid now. I'll probably fiddle about with the resolutions and stuff before the next stream just to get that sorted. Guess I should boost a warrior now. I'll boost the one with more health. Assuming that the wolf's going to go for the lower one, yeah. $66 XP. This is good. 500 gold as well. Excellent. Reckon this was once an outpost. All ruins and dead stone now. Take a look around. There's bound to be something worth taking. Wotan's beard, this place stinks. Okay. Well, it's full of wolf shit, to be fair.
I'm busy.
Okay. 2 ruins down, 1 more to go. That gave us a shit ton of gold, so let's do that. Might as well. And get some garrison in there. The old hill giant. Double axe thrower, I think, and a dwarf. Okay, definitely more healing to be had. Okay, still 1 moving point short of that outpost, so might as well spend the night in Little Ale, which is no longer little. It's at least half a pint. Could do those wolves first. It's the barbarian warriors which I'm a bit spooked at the most. Let's do ice shield. Alright, fair enough. I will do just that. There you go. Back to your position. Ugh. Do we try going for it? I mean, buffed them now, so I'm going to have to do something. 2 barbarian warriors. Oh, well, I have 250 HP. Do 80 damage. So our warriors can withstand 3 attacks. I wonder if it's worth, like, one warrior defends, we boost the other warrior just to try and burn down the barbarian warrior as soon as possible. Let's give that a try. So we'll boost the... They do 80 damage, don't they? Yes, as expected. So we'll boost the top one. Actually, do they have the same initiative? So it's all going to boil down to the initiative, which goes back to me not researching the actual spell which increases the initiative, which I probably should have done. Okay, great. Nice. You get to defend before he attacks. You definitely attack. We'll boost him again. Might as well attack now. No. Still defend. Oh yes, there we go. There's the miss. Do we portion him? Let's do it. Let's be clever. Which means we did absolutely no damage this turn, but that's not the point. We're all still intact. There we go. Just keep defending. Nice. It gets very hairy when, like, most of your units have exactly the same initiative as the enemy units. And it's all down to chance. I'm not chancing that, sorry. Cool. Alright. We made it through. 80 XP. Better off. 200 gold and a banner of protection. What a bloody battle. These savages fought with vigour that is worth a song. Shame to see a place like this in such a poor state. Even now with these barbarians cleared out, I doubt these mountaineers will return here. Fabulous. We get ourselves a banner of protection. Just what we needed. Three barbarians.
Certainly.
Probably, yeah. I can't think of a unit, sorry, army makeup which would work against 3 barbarians.
Certainly.
Okay, let's get poisoning.
I can do that.
50% chance. Holy moly. I might be better off just throwing spells at them at this rate. Okay, let's try and break through. Oh, we do have those wolves there. I might leave them there to as a bit of secondary army fodder or something like that. See if we can get a secondary army going on this one. Let's see a thief spam them. We can't thief spam anything in a ruin though. That's the issue. Nope. The only thing you can do against a ruin with a thief is investigate them. Then it becomes like non-interactable in terms of thieves. What did you do? Got very lucky, maybe. What else do we have? Let's go with ice pillars. More ice pillars. I think we're going to have to just get rid of the goblins. They're worth no experience anyway, and just do as much damage to the orc Ogre, sorry. Orc Daddy. AI in very hard gets 15 to accuracy. Huh, I did not know that. All of these things would be explained in very plainly in a modern game, I think. It would tell you exactly what modifications are applied at each difficulty. But with Disciples, it's just like, it'll be harder, and that's all we're saying. Okay, I'm good with that. Just make the game harder for me, please. I don't need any of the details. Oh, I feel like boosting one of these guys is probably the better option, but the one that I boost is the one that he'll whack. I have a feeling. But I think we're just going to have to go heavily on the offensive here. Oh, almost one turn. You did so well, boys. Proud of you. Dungeon? Yeah, we call them dungeons. I don't mind. They are a bit like a dungeon. That would be cool, isn't it? If you went into a lair, it kind of made a little, like, small instanced area with, like, a bunch of enemy armies. That would be fun. That would be, like, impossible to mod. But that would be a fun little mechanic. I think the only thing we're getting when this guy levels up is just a bit of extra HP, isn't it? Which is fine. It's best we can ask for. Will you actually manage to take on that ruin with 3 barbarians in? Were they all on the front line, or was it a configuration like the wolves with one on the back line? Because potentially you could do that, maybe. I don't know. Without any kind of stunning well, not manipulation, but what's the word? I've forgotten the word. Oh, two barbarians and a shaman. What does a shaman do again? Is it like an AoE attack?
Certainly.
Stunning abuse, that's it. A bit of stun abuse. That'd be really hard, I think. And of course the dwarves don't get any such kind of stun mechanics that I'm aware of. Okay, I know the warrior's damaged. We can heal him if needs be. We will trudge on in the search for work. We don't have to sign on the dole. Another fork, ain't it? Greta, where are we? The path north leads towards the border and deeper into the mountain homes. And the path to the south? That'll take us towards Hermitshawn and towards the end of the mountains. Hermitshawn? Very well. I've heard there is some proper beer there, so I reckon it'll be worth the visit. Onwards then. Forward, lads. Border Guard Trellick. We're going to have a chat with Border Guard Trellick, aren't we? Will we have a chat if we go there? Here we go. Halt, I'm sorry friends, but by the order of the local lord, the border to the mountain homes is closed for the time being. What? Preposterous. How can this be so that Wotan's own sons are barred from the mountain homes? There are some dark tidings looming over the realm. No doubt you've seen the rise of the greenskin activities. But even worse than that, there have been some sightings of dead stalking the land. Oh, the undead, this close to the mountains. This does not bode well. Indeed, we cannot let you pass for fear that you might be spies. Undead spies? You do smell a bit rank. Please understand it's not a question of your loyalties, but a question of Mortis's cunning. We understand, honoured dwarf. Should we come across these foul creatures, we'll be sure to put them back into the ground. Oh, what could it mean? Next mission? Next mission shenanigans, who knows? Not a master thug. Can we just go round him? I guess we can. There's another thug. Need to see what's in this occultist lair. There's a bit of flavour if you decide to kill them. Oh, wow, really? If I decide to kill them. Right, okay.
For the Norns.
That's going to lead a lot of thieves.
Certainly. For the Norns.
Just for a bit of flavour. Speaking of which, let's get another thief. Why not?
I'm busy.
I might even recruit a new leader just to maybe take care of those thugs and other unsavoury characters. Kind of want to do a rod planter, but nah, that's past now. Let's go with let's do a King's Guard because we've already got a crossbowman here. I could do engineer and crossbowman. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? What should we call him? What was the name of the engineer we had in Sacred Lands? Slut Pop. Pop Slut, wasn't it? Pop Slut. He's back. And he's as foul-mouthed as ever. Should we do a Hill Giant? Why not? A bit of variety. Gives us another reason to build an upgrade structure. Is it his descendant? Or is it his ancestor? This could be a prelude. Who knows?
Need me?
Okay. Whether we can take on those wolves, I don't know. But we've got plenty of mana, so I think we probably can. Let's make him a bit squishier, shall we? I am running through this mana quite quickly, to be fair. Will that do it? I think it should. Hill Giant's pretty sturdy, isn't it? Okay. It's a rather stupid kind of unit acknowledgement there, unfortunately. Can you finish them off? Nice. Don't trust it, sorry. Gonna have to defend. This game does not instill trust. I think we probably have to go for it anyway. Okay, fine. Splendid. Okay, that's the starting area completely cleared out. Okay. What do we have here? Archers and thugs. I shall leave that for Pop Slut. Oh, we've got a little city down here. What's it called? Art Hamlet Shum. This is good. Was that an Imperial assassin? Of course it was.
I'm busy.
See what's in the occultist's lair. Is it going to be demons or is it going to be actual occultists? Demons and peasants. And a witch. I think we're in a position to probably take out almost all the back line with a boosted piss. And the front line isn't going to pose that much of a problem. It's largely the polymorph ability of her. That seems alright. What's his initiative? It's really low, isn't it? 30. Yeah. So we won't be able to avoid the damage from the cultists unless we were to use the Fire Ward scroll, but it seems like a bit of a waste. They don't do a great amount of damage. I'll do an ice shield, I think. Hymn of the Clans. What's Hymn of the Clans again? Isn't that a level 3 spell? Oh, initiative. Should we do initiative? Why not? It's very rare I do it. We have the mana though, so why not? What's that boosted up to? 34, and it gives our warriors a bit of an edge as well. It's possible, yes. Yes, that is true. Let's go for it. I think we'll be fine regardless. Unless we have some horrendous misses. Yeah, get him to wait. I'll take it. Always nice to see the imp. Nice, lovely, juicy pair of imp tits there. Don't know why I felt the need to point those out. They're quite there and blatantly available for all to enjoy. I like his boggly eyes, which kind of like seem to like jump up and down on his little sprite on the battle screen. I don't know what's going on there. If I could be asked to zoom in, I would. I just think it's quite cute. Oh, I've got another imp. That's great. Shows our browser history. Nothing in there that would embarrass me whatsoever. 150 gold. Incantare Baliar scroll. By the Valkyries, this place smells of rotten magics. We shouldn't linger here. Oi, you best come take a look at this. What's this then? Looks like there's some foul wizard's chicken scratchings. It seems like they were trying to use this scroll to summon a horrible demon into the world. It's fortunate they did not have time to finish scrying for the meaning of this incantation. Oh, there's the imps. Aye. Wonderful. Aye. We own a lot of land, I've got to say, to begin with. Yeah. We've got enough movement points just to move a little bit further there. And we're not exactly that damaged, so... For the clans, indeed. Probably boost him and maybe get this warrior to defend. I know it's not a lot of damage, but every little helps. Oh, we didn't need to anyway. Probably should have left that party for the secondary army, but certainly. I see imps and I just have to go for it. Speed this up just by doing that. Let's bring them back out. It's not actually that scary, an old hermit's charm. It's mainly that Imperial Assassin, which is making me hesitate, as it's not the best kind of army for our current setup. May need a bit of poison shenanigans, even. Yeah, I was expecting this to be quite low. Let's see if we can get lucky. We did. We did indeed. It's Modi's murderers. You need something killed. We'll kill it for you. I like this. Nice and straight to the point. I'm busy. Yeah. Good old Modi's murderers. Master Thug, Man at Arms. That doesn't look too bad. Hillgiant's going to get a pasting, but that's what he's for. Potentially should have level 2. What was I going to say? Yeah, potentially should have done some magicry. Hillgiant's dead. I think we should be able to get through this. Men at Arms don't do a great deal of damage. Is it men at arms or man at armses? Because like it would be men at arms. That'll do. Clears it out. These collections of mountains look a bit odd. Or is it just me? Is there not? Is there a like a mountain which is like higher to kind of like give the appearance that the mountains are getting bigger the further into the mountains you get?
Had something to do.
Oh, sorry. It just looks slightly odd when you see that many mountains clustered together. Just putting that out there. Oh, it looks like there's a bigger one there. Yeah, and there. Must have just been the way it's happened. Yeah, more mountain sprites, please. Piss. That's the only critique I have so far. I love this mission so far. I love the all the flavor text and everything. Okay, let's focus. Imperial Assassin is going to rip Lord Piss a new one. I think we have to wait an extra turn and see if we can get some more luck poison wise. You'd have to go through every single mountain tile to make sure it's different. Oh, well, don't go to any extra effort for us, will you? That's fine, honestly. It's more of a limitation of the actual map editor, to be fair, because you think that if you would put multiple mountains together, it would kind of realise that you wanted to make a nice big mountain range and just make one of them like bigger or automatically do that for you. That looks like a prime target for our secondary party, so let's probably do a bit more scouting first. Kind of want to see what the mercenary camp has to offer us. That's one of the is it one of the end bosses? Something like that.
Welcome, friends. Need something killed yet, do ya? I got some crazy killers. You're just aching for the chance.
Are you really resorting to this? These men fight for blood, not for coin. They're no better than beasts.
He has a point, Sindri. Although mercenaries they may be, they're far from the likes of us.
Ah, we've got barbarians. And berserker. Imperial Assassin's an interesting addition. Imperial Assassins do appear to be the kind that would actually kill for coin, though. Berserkers and barbarians, yeah, less so. Oh, it's a nice and expensive, that barbarian. And I guess this is our potential means to take down the border guards. Oh, randomly picks out the tiles. Oh yeah, that's bollocks. Is there not a special mountain like doodad that you can just put in the middle? When you realise, what actually is this image here? I can hardly see anything. It's like some dude there. Is that an archer? I can't make out anything else. It's very dark. It's like that final season of Game of Thrones. Alright, thugs. I think we're all done. Oh, that's fine. I'm just trying to point random things out as I go along. Is that a primitive giant? That looks like it does. It looks like primitive giant. Love me some primitive giants. Oh, the look. No, that's fine. We did well enough. Okay, we didn't do that well. I still don't think we have the power to actually get through that unscathed. We will lose Lord Piss, and I kind of want him to enjoy the experience from that. Thirsting for feedback. Good. That's how it should be. Life potion. Is this going to be... It looks like the banner there, so that's probably a sentry unit to get us into whatever's going on in this area. Primitive giant. Can I remember what primitive giant does and how much damage it does and all that kind of nonsense? Probably not. So I might have to go in relatively blind. Could summon a Beliar. Yeah, let's do that. It's the Beliar summon is not the kind that you want to hang on to for any like really big fight, so I'll probably just use it just to scope this out. Is it roughly the same as an ogre? It's slightly weaker than an ogre, actually. 110 damage. It's a bit faster than one though. So let's see if we can do maybe hopefully 2 lots of damage. That would be nice. Okay. I'm rather happy with that, unless you miss. No. Okay, that's pretty good. I will give ourselves the usual buffs, and I think we should be able to take that down. And reap what will hopefully be a rather nice amount of experience from it. No, we've got enough movement points. Can we do some emergency forest walking? It's quite cheap, this spell, if I remember. Yeah, it's only 50 runestone to research, and even less to cost. To cast, sorry. Where is it? Is it going to be enough? I'm getting desperate here. I can't tell. Let's find out. Success. Can you take out those goblin archers? No. You can withstand the attacks from the goblin archers though, which is good enough, so boosting the warriors to take down the giant sooner. People sleep on seafaring forests. They are pretty good. I need to re-equip myself and abuse them accordingly. I think it's just the activation energy to remember that they exist and then use them is the problem. Oh, he's level 2. Okay, that makes sense. I'm still surprised they do less damage than an ogre. Dead. Probably should have got him to wait, because now he's going to miss. No. Seafaring in particular. I do appreciate the fact that they have made them really cheap as well. I think even seafaring for a level 2 spell is only 50 runestone mana, isn't it? How do we overcome this little hurdle? Because I feel like this is the next thing for us to do, work / objective wise. So we're just going to have to get a bunch more thieves out, unfortunately.
I'm busy.
That is true. It's like I say, it's just the energy required to just do that and remember to do it, and yeah, if you get some sort of auto casting going on or something like that,
Come on.
i.e. just like equipping a pair of boots,
I'm
that would be nice.
certainly.
What is going on with the undead? Are they just like properly just hemmed in somewhere? Do you need an enemy lord in order to actually create a mission or something like this? I need to find out. Okay, you're not ready for what's it called? Hermit's Shawm just yet.
Busy.
Okay, fair enough.
Aye.
I figured as much. The undead just exist in order to, for another race to exist, I expect, in this. Is it? Okay, let's go up here. Oh, that's all my movement points. Oh, back to augers.
Come on. Aye.
This little round of thievery is going to go horribly, isn't it? I've just got a feeling.
I can do that. Aye. I can do that.
Okay. Okay, make room for the next one. That's fine.
I can do that.
I mean, we're in a worse position now than we were before. He still probably doesn't have enough movement points to get there. Okay, stand corrected, thankfully. Okay, we need for him to at least last one turn, so we're going to have to do this. Probably could have used the healing spell, but we're committed now. So we're just going to need lots more spells, aren't we? Oh, there you go. Having said that, isn't the actual... I don't know whether it's a custom mission or not, but the actual tutorial mission only features one race, doesn't it? I think that's all we can do. I guess we could do Hymn of the Clans. It's not going to make a blind bit of difference, though, I suspect. Fireward, no. Potion of Strength's probably not going to swing it either way. Let's just go for it. We're just going to have to lose Lord Piss, I think, unfortunately. Well, for now. Instantly revive him with booze. Who do we boost, though? I mean, Lord Piss will survive one turn, so we might as well boost him to do damage to everyone. Yeah, the tutorial mission that I don't think it really tells you about, does it? You kind of like, don't you have to go into... Oh no, is there a tutorials selection and the main menu or something like that? That might be a thing. Christ, missing starts again. Doesn't really matter, but fine, man at arms. Okay, so you're gonna go for the novice or warriors? I would go for the top warrior. Yeah, there we go. Can we kill him before the poison kicks in? Yes. Finally, it's about time we got some aid for the mountain homes. Why not from the mountain homes? We've come from Big Ale. We're mercenaries. It's what we are. Mercenaries? By Wotan. So you're not the help we've been expecting. We've been sent word for aid weeks ago. Aid with what? Its hermit's been troubled. Perhaps we could be of assistance. Very well. You see, much of our brew comes from Buddick's Brewery, far to the west. It is what we are known for. Usually we receive our shipments regularly, but as of late there have been complications. As if the bandits and greenskins weren't enough, the lands between the brewery and Herbert's home have been seized by the undead. Wotan knows what's befallen the brewery, let alone Buddick. But if you could take the journey and find out... Say no more. There's no greater crime than to stand between a dwarf's home and a dwarf's drink. We'll see out this brewery and destroy every undead abomination in our way. You have my thanks. Here it's not much, but it might aid you in your travels. Of course, you may stay in Hermit's home, and rest yourselves before the journey. A new objective: travel across the undead lands and make your way to Buddick's Brewery. Let's immediately use that life potion. Very graciously given to us. And do some re-equipping. Come on. Can we put a life potion in there? Oh, we can put a life potion in. Of course we can, yeah. I've seen them used it before. Okay, that hill giant needs probably one more turn. Should we get some more... Get more thievery on the go? Up against that ogre. And we do have more money than we do mana, so that seems like the more appropriate choice. Okay, can we bring you out for another venture? There we go. Oh, you can reach him. Alrighty. Let's get this all healed. Move you down there and bring out the thieves.
I'm busy. I can do that.
50%. I think if we're going to do that, we might as well get a couple of thieves and get all the poisoning, or try and get all the poisoning done in one turn. We'll stick with 2 and position everyone ready to strike.
Come on, certainly.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Right, we need to actually leave enough room for Lord Piss, I can't remember his name then, to actually attack the ogre. Okay, that solves the whole leaving room problem.
I can do that. For the Norns.
Right. Back to the old thing. I just did Hymn of the Clans, didn't I? That's going to be an absolute waste of mana. Should we even bother with some direct damage? Yeah, probably not. Okay, that's fine. We can finish off those 2 with the mage leader. Standard procedure, methinks. Okay, finally someone on the enemy side missed, for a change. Lovely. Bam. Excellent. Thankfully it was the one that was most heavily damaged. Ogre is dealt with. What awaits us? Aha. The air is foul here, Greta. Are we on the right path? Aye, we should be able to ford the river up ahead. That should take us through the trade route. What's that look on your face? I worry, Sindri. Greenskin attacks, bandits roaming freely. The undead so close to our homes, it feels like something is happening. Aye, it smells of something foul, I'll give you that. Still, we have a job to do, and by Wotan we'll do it. If you say so, Sindri. Let's just be careful. Allied Crusade flashbacks. I've not played that yet, so no spoilers. Ooh, all the things. Allied Crusade. Is that next on the list after this? I do need some other good custom saga, sorry, recommendations. Faux show. Alright, I think the only other army for you to deal with is there. Okay. I like interesting. I also like good. Don't know whether I prefer interesting over good. Triple thug should be. It's not great. I'll stick him in there for a turn. Where to first? Things like this is probably going to be more of a dead end, so let's go down here. Loads of goblins. Uh-oh. There's undead lands. Let's upgrade this place. Ahoo. Oh, here they come. Oh my giddy aunt. What do we have here?
Aye,
Let's take a peek.
I can do that.
Oh great, yeah, please do. Because it's much easier for me to kind of like keep on top of custom sagas and quests, because I just whack them in the thing, don't I? Instead of a mod which is a bit more of an overhead to actually deal with. It's a piece of Disciples 2 history. Okay, I've genuinely never played it. Oh my goodness, would you look at this? It's all kicking off. I'm gonna have to do some backtracking, I think.
Aye,
Let's start with good old Aurangzeb there. Lots of Templars, which is exactly what we don't want. Oh my goodness! So he's the initial kind of influx. Look at the Death Knight. Oh, we're looking at his name. Oh, of course, it's Floppy. We have any other favourites here? No, it's all the other random names. I imagine can you only get them to start with one leader or something like that? Oh, it's lovely to see Sir Floppy. Okay, let's deal with this first of all.
for the clan.
Thankfully, we're not dealing with. Did he just defend? Okay, fair enough. We're not dealing with lazy mods, rod planters, thankfully. I do still have something of an irrational fear of rod planters remaining after playing that mod. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's not irrational at all. It's completely rational fear of rod planters. Yep, something like that. It would be nice if you could just finish her off for me, please. I will heal you, though.
Okay.
What's going to happen here? Oh, I'm so happy to see Sir Ploppy. Are they going to attack, though? That is the question. And if they do, can we withstand it? We've got quite a few there. They can probably amass quite an onslaught between both of them. So I think Lord Piss is in trouble. We might have to fall back upon Popslot. I could be a bit sneaky and summon a rock there just for insurance. Good evening, Illyrion. How are you? I am indeed, yes. I am playing a a custom map that has not been streamed or YouTubed at all, made by our illustrious resident custom map maker, Piss from the Abyss, which I would thoroughly recommend. If you like a good map with a lot of nice humour, but also does still take itself seriously, then I thoroughly recommend this. It's been great fun to explore and enjoy, and I am looking forward to seeing better, well, not better, but more from Piss in the
Certainly.
the ongoing sagas of what's his face. I can't remember his name. Sorry. That was very standoffish of them. Are you on the Disciples Discord? If not, could I tempt you to sign up to it? And can someone provide a link, please? I don't know how to do Discord. It kind of confuses me because I'm an old person. Yeah, have a look on there. There is a separate section for custom maps or something like that. There's a separate channel. Pop yourself in there and it should be available to download. It is called Thirsting for Action, and I would very much recommend it. It is very much laying the groundwork for some very interesting grander scale type things to come, I think, anyway. Anyway, we've got to deal with this first, which is going to be annoying simply because of those Templars. So we're going to have to buff up Bethar's Might. I'm still intrigued as to why we have that Fire Ward scroll. Unless we were supposed to use it on the occultist layer. It doesn't feel like it. Just because there was only two occultists in there. Now, do we actually bother casting some direct damage spells against what is 50% warded against them? I think it's worth it. In fact, I'll do another one. Just because I want a nice early kill on that Warlock. Because I think Lord Piss is going to be fairly pivotal in that fight. Could even maybe Potion of Vigor. Let's do that. Any other spells that's going to help us in this? Probably not. Let's go for it. Oh, we do have a thief, actually. Right.
I can do that.
Seems like a worthwhile thing to do. Great stuff. That'll do. Bit of damage on the Templars. Happy with that.
For the clan.
I mean, it pains me to do it, but it feels like I should still buff Lord Piss. Nah, that's not a good idea. I'm going to do the warrior, who can... Oh, should be able to one-shot Sir Ploppy. It feels weird saying this. It feels wrong. I shouldn't be fighting Sir Ploppy. I should be joining hands and singing lovely songs of conquest. Ah, he's dead now. Sorry, Sir Ploppy. If there was a mod which just prevented enemy units from running, that would be really good. There's such an anticlimax when they run. But I take it as a compliment, because I'm just so overpowered, presumably. But yeah, the anticlimax is real, for sure. Okay, we can't let this guy escape. That would be proper naff. Can we chase him down with Pop Slot?
Okay.
It looks like we can. He's Still trying to run. Interesting. I'd expect him to put up something of a fight. Lots of potions. Potion of striking. It's probably a good one to hand over to Lord Piss.
I'm busy. Huh? Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll do. Let's see what the enemy lord gets up to. May just go for the thief. I think we've blunted somewhat the initial thrust of attack. I do appreciate kind of luring me into a false sense of security, Piss. Pretending that the enemy lord was simply there because you have to have an enemy lord. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, got me. Okay, let's not investigate down there. Let's get the thief to go up here instead for us. Okay. What's this one? Just a thief?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use you just to get rid of that final neutral party. Seems like you should defend, actually. Alright, go for it. Oh, should have known. Can we do it? Come on. Right, you deserve to die. I might not bring him back at this rate.
Certainly.
In fact, I might replace him with a mercenary. Sorry, a murderer.
For the clown.
Let's do a bit of thief cleanup. I've not heard that for ages. I need to do a elf campaign playthrough at some point. That'll be the that custom saga you just linked, isn't it, Dak? That's the elves, the Elven Saga.
Yeah. Aye. For the Norns.
Oh, of course, Lurian. Yes. It's a disciple's staple. Right. Okay, how's this gonna go? Actually, he does 35 damage. He does 30 damage. I think we'll get through it if we use the potion. Let's just do it. You just set an example. I don't trust that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do this. Never mind. That'll learn them. Hello. Summary of the previous turn. Why do I have this on? Attacked around the centre of the part of the map. A thief by the party. What? I've accidentally put something on. What is this? It's some sort of always show turn summary. It must have been that. Eh? It was random. What even? What? It was. I think it was a turn summary, and I don't know how I accidentally turned this on. Show turn summary all the time, not only in hot seat. So presumably you only get those in. You normally only get it in the hot seat thing. Because I'll be sat here taking my turn, then someone else will come along and take their turn, and I need to know what they did, I suppose. The Alliance is that the one that came with Disciples 2 Gold or something like that, or a particular version of Disciples 2? It looks horrible. Well, Dax described it as interesting, but not necessarily good. So read into that what you will. Oh, it's Midaru. It's an interesting name. Aurangzeb, the classic. A Doom Drake. It would be nice to get rid of him at this point.
Aye.
Oh, we've got Troll. Where did he come from? It's like blended into the background. pretending to be a tree. Oh, Orc Champion. Oh, you do, yes, yes, I've noticed. Especially if you get to inflict that upon others as well. I do quite like having Pop Slud around. He's been quite useful in terms of just picking off random units here and there. I've had enough of that hill giant. It's annoying me. I'll resurrect him, but I'll just leave him in the city. For God's sake, piss. I'm going to kill everything just to get any kind of potential, you know, goodies and Easter eggs. I will scour every corner of the map. Don't you worry. I might not actually go after these border guards because that's a little bit it's a bit bonkers. But we'll see. I probably will. I'll probably try. I feel like you put it there as something of a challenge. Throwing down the gauntlet. Alright, let's get rid of these fools. Yeah, I'll do a Hymn of the Clans, why not? He does have a double warlock going on, so that should be pretty useful. Okay, I think that'll do. We really need Lord Piss to actually hit. 'Cause he's a little bit damaged and he can't really take that much damage overall. Thieves until it's under 1 HP. Oh, it's going to have like a 5% chance of success though, isn't it? Or something ridiculous. If I boost him, is that going to be enough damage to kill the warlocks? It's an extra 50%, which is going to be 17, 45. Yeah, it should be enough actually. Then we're simply at the mercy of the chance to hit at that point. What level is he? Oh, level 3. Good for him. Ow. Ow. Really need you to hit everyone, please. Oh, really? This is going to get nasty. Oh, can you kill him? Oh, if he killed him and then this guy went afterwards and could kill the warlock, that would just be... But now this absolute bollocks is happening instead. Well, that went just horribad. Even with all those spells. And we've got this one just waiting in the wings. I feel like I need to do something like this, even if it's just to increase his movement points by 1. He did put up a fight indeed, yes. How far can you get? I was rather hoping Pop Slud could ferry some fresh units over to Lord Piss. And then we could just keep him going. But he has not the movement points. So I could recruit a new engineer leader, send him over. Just to ferry some like full health units. That's probably going to be the best option, isn't it? You could give him a crossbowman. So we put do something like that. And then we just park you there. This is just going to be like a courier unit, so we call them DHL. Put those in there. Another dwarf, why not? Then you should have enough movement points to make it over. Okay, that's good. Let's bring this guy back. Do some swapsies. Okay, so probably do this and this, and I was rather hoping he would have some health potions. Oh, Vic. He has all the health potions, doesn't he? He's got about 4 of them. Can you make it over? Ah, misplayed this. I could recruit another engineer to ferry the portions from. Could I use a thief?
Need me?
So if I put you there, drop them near pop slot.
For the Norns.
Oh, he doesn't have them though. Rather drop them near Lord Piss.
Come on.
So what I was thinking of, he's got 2. So if I recruit a thief,
I'm busy.
send the thief there because it's on the road, so that won't take up much movement points. We transfer over 3, or transfer all them over, and this, transfer everything. Okay, you go back. Yeah, he's got the potions. Yeah, I've bollocksed it up.
I'm busy.
How far can we get the thief now? Oh, that should work because this guy's got like 5 movement points left.
I'm busy.
So you go here. And then we move 1 movement point up. My god. The logistics. Transfer everything over. And then back. Okay, so you need 1. He definitely needs 1. I could just swap these units back and then revive them and give them a potion each. Yeah, hero chainings in Might and Magic 3. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started about that. The thing is, in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, it's almost like you have to do that to actually get anywhere. With this, it's just like shit's hit the fan. It's like an emergency maneuver. Should I bring back that novice? What does he actually have? Doom Drake and a fighter. Okay, so there's no Templars, so we would probably benefit from having a boosted Mage Lord then. So let's do this. And I might as well bring that warrior over. Although if I do and revive him, he's only going to have 100 HP, whereas this dwarf has 150. But then again, I could do with the damage, the extra damage from the warrior. So let's just do this. Should have just done this to begin with, just ferried a load of items over. Has he dropped all his items again? When did he die? For God's sake, I've not been using that banner. Or was it just recently? Oh, it was the last fight, wasn't it? Getting proper paranoid now. Okay, so you're the actual second party. You're just there for, yeah, couriering things. That's alright. That's not great. And that's the only one we've got to worry about. But they might just run off. So we'll see. There we go. Well, at least we put off a united front, which was enough to actually get them to sod off. Anywho, How long have I been going for? I'm probably going to leave things there. I'm going to wrap things up. I know it feels like we're not actually that far off the finale for this particular map. But I need to figure out what's happening with that not being able to save thingy. I need to fix that. So I'm probably gonna jump off, make sure that that's fixed, so at least I can at least save my progress. Fingers crossed, it'll be all right, and we shall revisit this. What day is it today? It's a Tuesday. Maybe either just before the weekend or actually at the weekend. We'll wrap this one up, and I will line up the next custom map / saga. But in terms of feedback, yeah, I'm loving it. Really enjoying this. It's a fresh, new take on Disciples. Well, kind of. Yeah, I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you come up with. Piss. I'm also looking forward to seeing what else the map has in store for us, of course. But we'll have to wait until next time. I will not play it in between now and then, just to savour the surprise. But thank you very much for putting this together. I'm glad you were inspired to do it, particularly with the skills that you've shown anyway. And hopefully it's the inspiration you need to keep going. But anyway, of course, as we've already discussed, if you want to download this map and try it for yourself, it's on the Disciples Discord. If you can't get onto Discord, maybe put some sort of message into YouTube, and I'll at least try and look into other ways of doing it. Maybe upload it to, is it ModDB or something like that? That's got quite a few different custom campaigns and whatnot. Maybe look into that, just make it a bit more accessible. I think it's worthy of going up there, absolutely. I can get to Discord on one of my Twitch buttons, indeed. Yeah, somewhere down there, if it's still working. I don't know. I don't test it. I just press start streaming every now and again. There you go. There's some instructions from Piss. If I can, I'll copy that. I'll copy that link and put it in the description for the YouTube video. How's that? Or at least I'll try to. If I don't remember to do so, give me a shout, and I'll remember to do it at some point. Anyway, enough waffling from me. This has been great fun. Thank you very much again for creating the map, and thanks for joining me as I'm playing through it. Have a look at yourself and enjoy it, and the more maps to come, hopefully. Yes, me too. Hopefully it won't be too long. Somewhere around the weekend. Anyway, bye for now. See you next time. Have a lovely evening.